In this video, we're gonna go over the 4 audiences that you need to create in your Facebook Ads Manager to help you get better leads and also to not waste money on audiences that you should not be generating leads. I'm gonna show you the audiences that you need to create, how to create them in the Ads Manager, and we're gonna go step by step creating each of these audiences so you can actually do this inside your Ads Manager. Just follow it step by step. Since you're generating your own leads, you have access to the Facebook Ads Manager and you're able to send data back to Facebook and tell Facebook, I like, these leads are good. I want more of leads like this, or don't show my ads to these leads. They already submitted the form, things like that. So the first audience you're gonna wanna create is an audience of people that have already filled out the lead form. And so the last thing you want to do is show your ad to people that have already filled out the lead form, and you're going to be wasting money on Facebook showing ads to the same people that fill out the form before. So that's the first audience we're going to create. So let's dive into the Ads Manager. I'm going to show you exactly how to create this audience. All right, for the first audience, we're going to go to business.facebook.com/ad manager/audiences. So /ads manager /audiences. So once you're in here, so on the very left menu, you'll see we're in the audiences area. Typically you'll be in campaigns area when you're running ads. So we're going to audiences area. We're going to click this blue button, create audience, go to custom audience. And then we're going to select lead form, hit next. So once this pops up, you'll see there's different events here and there's a page. Make sure you select the correct page. Whatever page might pop up, you might have access to several pages. So just make sure you select the right page. Then we're gonna wanna select anyone who opened and submitted the form. So this is the first audience you wanna create because we don't want to show ads to people that have already filled out the form. And so we wanna make sure that we do that. It's gonna ask us which lead form we wanna use. And we're gonna do select all because we wanna make sure that we, anybody that's filled out any form that we've got, we don't wanna show the ad to them because they've already submitted the form. And so you have retention up to 90 days. That's the maximum time frame. So it's gonna continually update. So once leads get 90 days old or older, they're gonna fall out of this audience, and then whenever new leads come in, they're gonna continually update. So this is gonna be a dynamic audience, which is awesome. Okay, and then we're gonna call this lead form fillers, and I'm gonna name it after the page, National Senior Benefits lead form submissions. Okay, and then I'm gonna scroll down. You can add a description if you'd like. In this case, we don't need to, and we're gonna do create audience. All right, perfect. So now it says audience was created, and so we're good to go. And we are going to hit done. So that's the first audience that you want to create. Is this audience is in particular because we don't want to waste money. We don't want to waste money showing ads to people that have already submitted the information. All right, so the next audience we're going to want to create is very similar to the first audience we created, but instead of people that have filled out the form, we're going to do people that have opened the form but did not submit. And this allows us to retarget people. These people that were interested in the ad, they clicked it, maybe they saw the lead form that we had, didn't really like what it said on the front page of the lead form, or they didn't want to give us their date of birth. So the first ad we run, we're typically going to ask the most questions. We want to make sure everybody's qualified, but potentially they saw this and we're like, I don't know, I'm not comfortable giving my information to this person, or I've only seen their ad once, I don't know who this is. And so there's many various reasons why someone would not submit the form the first time. So we want to make sure we create an audience of this and retarget these people. Let's dive into the Ads Manager and see how we create this audience. So this is gonna be very similar to the audience we just created. We're gonna do create audience, same area, business.facebook.com/ads manager /audiences. And then we're gonna do custom audience. We're gonna do lead form again, and we're gonna hit next. And once this pops open, we're gonna see there's a few options here. Anyone who opened this form. There's also account center accounts who opened the form but did not submit the form. So open this form means people that submitted and didn't submit. We actually wanna make sure we have them differentiated. And so we're gonna do the second option here. People who opened the form but did not submit it. And then we're gonna do select all forms. And then 90-day retention again, and then we're gonna call this, after the page name, National Senior Benefits, form openers, not non-sub. Okay. All right, and if you want to add a description, you can definitely add one here. We could say people that didn't fill the form. Okay, perfect. And we're going to do create audience. Boom, there it is. Audience was created. So now we've got our 2 audiences. So we're halfway there on the audience that we need, that we have to make sure that we effectively generate leads and not waste money on people that we do not want on our forms. All right, so the next audience you're going to want to create is dependent on how you track your data. So if you're running ads for a while, you've been generating leads. Hopefully by now you've had people that you've sold, and hopefully you've been keeping track of all your clients. Either that, if you haven't been keeping track of your clients, or people that have actually booked an appointment. We want to help tell Facebook, okay, which of the leads that we received have actually taken better actions and they've made it further down the funnel, where either they made it all the way down the funnel where they actually have been sold and were actually a client of ours, or maybe they answered the phone, or they booked an appointment and actually made the appointment. So if we're tracking that data within our CRM or in our lead sheet, we can actually send that data back into Facebook. And so I'm going to show you how to manually do that. I'm going to use the Go High Level. I'm going to show my white label version of Go High Level called TeleCRM. I'm going to show you how to download that data, and I'm going to show you how to upload that into Facebook and create an audience. So without further ado, let's dive in. So we're logged into our Go High Level white label account, and we want to go into our contacts here on the left-hand side. And when you're in your contacts, you want to actually filter for contacts that have maybe taken an action. So in our CRM, when a lead comes in, we have different fields. So if you, for example, let me show you this here. So let's take, for example, Amanda here. She actually came in and she booked an appointment, and that's the reason why she's in here. And you'll notice that on the left-hand side here, her lead status is appointment set. And so in our CRM, we're tracking when leads a new lead. Whenever the lead, we've made our second dial, third dials, depending on the number of dial sessions. We have 6 dial sessions pre-set inside of the CRM. If they did not make a contact, we do no contact, non-responsive, abandoned. And so we have different statuses within the CRM depending on how far down the funnel they made it. And so if you're tracking your data like this, it's going to be really easy for you to create these audiences within Facebook in order to optimize the campaigns and help show ads to people that have made it so far down the list. Like, for example, if you want to create an ad that people that have that you haven't got a hold of, you can create an audience of people that you haven't got a hold of, and you can actually film a quick video, say, hey, we've been trying to reach out to you. My name is so and so with National Senior Benefits. Please fill out the form below and get back to us. Or please fill out the form below and rebook an appointment. Things like that. So we're able to spend a little bit of money to show ads to people that we can't get a hold of, or that have made it so far down the funnel. So for this example, we're going to try and do, we're going to see how many leads we have actually marked sale made. If there's not enough, there's only 1 lead or so, we're going to do appointment set, and we're going to get people that have already booked an appointment, and we're going to build an audience of people that have booked an appointment, because those people have actually taken further action down the line. And so we want to make an audience just of that, so we can create a lookalike audience of that for and show ads to people just like that. Okay, so let's go back over here. So in our CRM here, we just want to get phone number and email. Those are the most important fields. We can grab name as well, but beyond that, that's all we really need. So we're going to go to columns, make sure we have all the columns we want. Name, email, phone number. Those already show up, which is great. And then we're going to do filters, and then status. Okay, lead status. And so let's look and see how many applications submitted. Apply. All right, so we've only got 1 lead that we've actually marked application submitted in this version of our CRM. So this is test data. So we're gonna go for appointment set. Apply. All right, so we have 202 records right here that have set an appointment on their calendar. So we've generated the lead and they booked an appointment, which is fantastic. So we're gonna download this data, and so right here on the top you can see we can do export contacts. So we'll do select all 202 records, and then we're gonna do export contacts and hit export. Okay, so once this is done downloading, we're going to take this data and upload it into Facebook. All right, so it's done downloading here. We can see, let's go over to Facebook Ads Manager and see what we're working with. Okay, now we're going to go to the same area where we created the lead form audiences. So we're going to do create audience. We're going to do custom audience, just like we did before. But instead of clicking lead form here, we're going to do customer list. So we're going to click on that and hit next. All right. And then we are going to upload this file. But it tells us here, we need at least one main identifier. And that could be email, phone number, or any of these IDs. First name, last name. We can also do other identifiers like city, state, zip code, date of birth, age. Okay. All right. So we're going to hit next. And then it's going to ask us, do we have a customer value? And we're going to say no, there's no customer value. These are just people that booked an appointment. Hit next. So we're going to upload a file. And we're going to grab that document that we just downloaded right here. And then we're going to hit, let's name it here, National Senior Benefits Appointments. Okay. And we're going to hit next. All right, so it's going to ask us to say, hey, we've mapped phone number field and we've mapped email field. And there we have 9 other columns with action needed. So let's look and see. All right, there's first name. So let's match this up with first name. And then we've got last name. Let's match that up with last name. And then is there any other fields? Nope, that is it. So we're going to leave the rest of these do not upload. And we've mapped first name, last name, phone, and email. Okay, perfect. We're going to hit import and create. We're going to upload. And your customer list is hashed and uploaded. Good to go. Okay, hit done. Boom. All right, now we've got 3 audiences left. Created some retargeting audiences. We've created an audience of people we do not want to advertise to. And we haven't created an audience yet of people that we're actually going to use to optimize our current lead campaign. So this last audience we're going to do is going to be a lookalike audience of the people that we've just uploaded. So super simple how to create. I'm going to show you how to create it just right now. So now we have our audiences in here. They say ready, which is great. We've got our leads form submissions. We got our form openers. So we're going to retarget these people, the form openers, and we're going to tell Facebook not to show our ads to people that have filled out the form. And on this appointments one, we're actually going to use this. We're going to hit a checkbox and we're going to click on these 3 dots here. We're going to do create lookalike. And so what we're telling Facebook is that the audience that we just uploaded are people that have booked an appointment. We want you to go look for people that are just like these people. And so when we create our ads, we're going to use the lookalike audience as our target. And what Facebook is going to do is going to find people that would book an appointment. And so we're going to get better leads. Not leads that don't answer the phone, not leads that don't book an appointment. We're going to be looking for people that have made it further down the funnel. And so these leads may or may not be more expensive, but they're going to be a better quality lead. And as if we can create a list of customers, or you can find a list of customers that you have, you can do the exact same thing. And we'll find people that are actually close. And so we're telling Facebook, we're giving Facebook data to use and work with. It's going to help us create a better lead. Okay, they're going to be in the United States. Okay, and then we want just to create one lookalike audience, and we want it to be a 1% lookalike audience. So it's 1% lookalike audience consists of account center accounts most similar to your lookalike audience source. Increasing the percentage, it creates a bigger, broader audience. We want it to be more specific, and so this creates about a 2.8 million audience, which is great. So we're going to hit create audience, and boom, that is it. We now have a lookalike audience within here. You might be saying, okay, Jeremy, great, we've created the audiences. Now, how do we use these audiences? So if you want to learn exactly how to use these audiences, please subscribe to the channel and stay tuned. In the next video, I'm going to show you exactly how to use these audiences and also how to manage your ad campaign budgeting so you're not wasting money and spending more money than you need to. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.